In the next 2 weeks of Days of Our Lives, fans can expect a dramatic and emotional rollercoaster as Chad DiMera remarries who he believes to be his long-lost love, Abigail Devereaux. However, the truth is far more sinister. The woman walking down the aisle isn't the real Abigail but an imposter with dangerous intentions, and the chaos that follows will have fans on the edge of their seats. The wedding itself goes smoothly, with familiar faces returning to Salem for the occasion. J.J. Devereaux, Abigail's brother, officiates the ceremony despite his own nagging doubts about the bride's true identity. Holly Jonas, stepping in as Abigail's maid of honor, watches the events unfold, but like J.J., she harbors suspicions that something isn't right. In the background, Steve Johnson, a close friend of the DiMera family, has been vocal about his mistrust of Abigail. From the start, Steve found it difficult to believe that the woman standing beside Chad could be the real Abigail, who had been presumed dead. To him, certain details just don't add up. Steve's gut feeling pushes him to urge Chad to be cautious. In fact, Steve even asks his wife, Kayla, to run a second DNA test to confirm whether the woman claiming to be Abigail is indeed the real deal. But Chad, blinded by his love and desperation to have his wife back, brushes off these warnings. However, things are far more complicated than anyone realizes. The fake Abigail is not working alone. Her brother, Dr. Mark Green, is deeply involved, and both siblings are under the dangerous influence of Clyde Weston. Clyde, a longtime villain in Salem, has orchestrated this entire scheme for his own twisted purposes. Mark, who has been coerced into helping his sister, is torn between loyalty to his sibling and the knowledge that they are walking down a dark and destructive path. As the wedding ceremony wraps up, things take a darker turn at the reception. It is here where the web of lies begins to unravel, leading to explosive consequences. Holly Jonas, having gathered some alarming information about the bride, shares her concerns with J.J. Together, they start to piece together the truth, and the realization hits them both. Chad's life is in imminent danger. The woman standing next to him is not who she claims to be, and her motives are far from innocent. Despite the growing tension, the reception begins as planned. But the calm doesn't last long. According to the latest spoilers, Mark Green makes a shocking appearance, armed and dangerous. Under Clyde's orders, Mark is tasked with a deadly mission, to kill Chad DiMera. His target is clear, and his motivation is fueled by Clyde's threats. Chad's death is supposed to seal the deal, allowing the fake Abigail to inherit the DiMera fortune, which would then be funneled to Clyde. As Mark storms into the reception, the atmosphere shifts dramatically. Guests are thrown into a state of panic as Mark raises a gun, aiming directly at Chad. However, in a surprising turn of events, the fake Abigail, who initially seemed entirely focused on her mission, suddenly hesitates. Over the course of her deception, she has developed genuine feelings for Chad, something she never anticipated. Now, faced with the real possibility of his death, she is unable to stand by and let it happen. In a split second, fake Abigail makes a daring move. She throws herself in front of Chad, taking the bullet meant for him. The reception descends into chaos as she falls, injured from the gunshot. As paramedics rush her to the hospital, Chad is left grappling with the shocking truth that the woman he just married is not his beloved Abigail but an imposter. The deception, the lies, and the near-fatal turn of events leave everyone in shock. Steve, J.J., and Holly's suspicions are proven true, but the damage has already been done. What happens next remains to be seen, but the fallout from this catastrophic wedding will undoubtedly send shockwaves through Salem. Will Chad be able to forgive the woman who deceived him, or will this be the end of their story? Moreover, what will become of Clyde Weston's elaborate plan now that his pawn has turned on him?